Good morning. So welcome to chapter 13 of Girl Wash Your Face. Oh, in here, so hopefully you should see this one. It doesn't, the toddler's at school, so let's see if I can get you there. Okay, so chapter 13, her lie is I'm going to marry Matt Damon. And so this chapter was a little lighter than all the other chapters so far, which I kind of liked, just to like break it up. And her big thing is like, what kind of like fantasies or dreams have you had, and how to make them come true. So she told some funny stories about she always thought she was going to marry Matt Damon, and then she told a story about a purse and how it was like her big dream to own this purse that was, or pocketbook, whatever, that's like $1,000, and it wasn't so much about the actual like purse, it was that what it would mean about the woman she had become when she bought that purse. And that's what really like kept her pushing in her business for so long, was wanting to be the woman who could buy that purse. So that's what she talked about. And so she talks a lot about imagination and envisioning your future. So her biggest thing, she says, like, there's all like the normal things that I feel like we hear a lot that we can do for our goals, but for her, really envisioning what she wants has been huge, and like to like the little intricate details. She says that's really, really big for her. So like play out the whole situation of what it is that you're pushing towards or dreaming of, and really like make it feel real in your mind. And then she says bite-sized goals are how she gets towards her dream too. So thinking about it in little chunks, which is like Alana tells us with weight loss, right? Think about it as 0.2 pounds at a time, or 2 pounds at a time, 1 day at a time, 1 week at a time. She says breaking it into those little pieces is something that really helped her. And when you're envisioning, thinking about like, what does it look like? What does it feel like? Of course, my dog is the one that I'm gonna have to go let her. 1 second. Always someone. What does it look like? What does it feel like? And how can you make it feel real? Hey, Mama Dame. So how can you make it feel real? So really envisioning what you want, what will it feel like when you get there? So if your dream or your goal that you're pushing towards right now was weight loss, what will it feel like when you fit into the clothes you want? Why will that make you feel happier? Will it make you feel happier? Will it make you feel accomplished? Will it make you feel more confident? So just starting to think about how will you feel once you reach whatever goal you're going for. It gives you something to focus on. Okay, so a huge part, she says, is to write it down. So who filled out their commitment trackers? Owen's feeding the dog over here. That's what I'm looking at. Who filled out their commitment tracker? Mine is right there on the table, and I will fill it out right after this video and post it. The reason why we're doing those this time is because when you write your goals down, it is a crazy percentage. I want to say it's like 70% more likely to happen. It's something huge. So make sure whatever it is you're writing it down. And she says even more than writing it down is saying it out loud. It doesn't matter if you're telling someone, although it does mean more when you tell someone. But even she says she drives around in her car and says her goals out loud. And that's something that's helped her. And if you are going to be saying it out loud, make sure you're saying things, sorry, he's distracting me with shoving a ton of food in his face. Make sure you're saying things like, I will lose 20 pounds. I will finish running 3 miles at a time. Not like, oh, I'm trying to lose 20 pounds. Or I'm trying to run this many miles. You want to say it like it is happening. I will. Or even that you've already done it. She says vision boards are huge. Libby and I were actually talking about this the other day. We want to try to get a group of people together to make vision boards. So we want to have like a vision board party. I made a vision board a few years ago. I have not like looked back at it or redone it. So I feel like that would definitely be good for me. So writing it down, saying it out loud, and having visual reminders. So even if you don't make a vision board, she just has like 2 magazine clippings on the inside of her closet when she gets dressed. So even if you put something, a visual that means something to you, you don't have to make this whole elaborate board. That just reminds you of what you're working towards. So the big things for today, so this is nice and short for once, right? The big things for today are what goal are you working on? What are you trying to envision? What do you want to bring into reality? You want to write it down, you want to say it out loud, and you want to definitely just decide on what you're pushing towards too. I think sometimes we don't even think like, hold on, what do I even want to happen? Why do I even want it to happen? And then the 2 discussion questions that I posted in the thing are, what dream have you seen come true? Because if we can recognize we have brought something to reality, like we have brought something, some dream has happened. If you did that, why can't you do what you're working on now? So what have you seen come true and what are you dreaming now? I'll post my stuff in the comments. I hope everyone is having a lovely day. And if you have not filled out your commitment tracker thingy yet, fill that out and post that. And we'll be checking in on those. I hope everyone has a good day. Bye. He's still feeding the dog.